everyone, it's Unique. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I am going to be taking you along with me for a week in my skincare routine so you can see how I mix and match my products to target all of the areas of issues for me. So this morning I exercise, which means that I am going to focus on fungal acne care. Now, I'm using a gentle cleanser. This one is from Dermalogica. I just started using it and so far I really like it. I think it cleanses your skin without stripping. But this is not a cleanser that you would want to use to remove makeup. It's not going to do that. After that, I'm going to use my sulfur ointment. You guys know that this is my tried and true for treating fungal acne. And I love using it after a workout. So I'm just going to apply a thin layer of that all over my areas of concern, which for me is basically my forehead and just a couple of little spots where I was having other acne breakouts because it's that time of the month. And I'm going to leave that on my skin for about 10 to 15 minutes, basically while I shower. And then I'll come back with the rest of my routine. So I've showered, I've rinsed that off, and now I'm going to go in with the Turnaround Revitalizing Lotion from Clinique. This is basically an essence, and it's great for layering on your skin. I like to use that for moisture, and then I'm going to go in with my EUK 134 serum. If you recently saw my winter skincare routine with The Ordinary, you know how I feel about this serum. Period. Okay, on top of that, I'm going to be using the caffeine solution underneath my eyes just to wake me up, so I won't look as tired as I am. Nobody needs to know that I didn't really get any sleep. So I like to use this for puffiness, and then I'm going to use my Ava Rose Quartz Roller from Fancy. I'm just going to use the smaller end and focus just underneath my eyes because, again, I'm really just concentrating on puffiness. So I'm going to use this part. It keeps itself cold, so I don't even have to keep this in the fridge. It stays cold. That is why I prefer rose quartz to jade. After that, you want to make sure that you go ahead and sanitize it before you put it away. And then I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. Y'all know how I feel about this moisturizer. If you have oily skin, normal combination skin, dry skin, she's bae. She is bae. And then we have to go in with our sunscreen. Today I'm using the Paula's Choice Youth Extended Daily Hydrating Fluid. And if you don't know how much sunscreen to use, this much. I keep telling you guys that you have to wear sunscreen, but it is very, very important, especially if you are treating your skin, because your skin can become more sensitive to the sun, and the sun means more damage. Don't work backwards. Now I'm going to treat my lips to a little lip sleeping mask, even though it's in the middle of the day. And because today is a Monday, it is a Zoom call heavy day. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer underneath both eyes. And that's pretty much it, girl. Once I work that concealer in, and I just use my fingers. I don't use a sponge for this because it's the morning. We're about how quickly I can get ready. So once I apply that, that's it for me. And my fungal acne has been treated and I am ready for the day. Welcome to the night routine for night one. I don't know what happened to my nail. I honestly have no idea. Tonight's focus is hyperpigmentation. Because of my fungal acne, I do have a lot of acne scars on my forehead, and you can see I have a scar on my chin from a little pimple that like to stay behind. So I'm going in with the same cleanser, and when I tell you guys to pat dry, that's how you pat your skin dry. Going on top of that, I'm using this collagen restorative facial toner. I have really enjoyed this product. It's really moisturizing while getting those extra great ingredients into your skin. And I know I haven't showed y'all before, but girl, I've been loving it. You can tell it's almost gone. After that, I am going to be going in with my brightening serum. This is a vitamin C serum from Hyperclear, and I really like the way that this gives my face that glow, that radiance. And it also has kojic acid, which is really going to help with our acne scars. I personally like to top it off with the pycnogenol from The Ordinary because the pycnogenol really just boosts the effectiveness of the vitamin C in the Hyperclear serum. And then because it's winter, I'm also going to go in with an eye gel. This is a very simple eye gel. There's nothing really major in here. I'm really using it to keep my under eyes from getting very dry. And of course, Bay is back because she's going to keep me nice and hydrated through this very cold winter that we seem to be having this year. Now I'm going to top that off with squalane oil, which is just going to lock everything in and prep my skin for my facial massage. This is the Remy massaging wand from Fancy. I love using this at nighttime because not only does it help increase the blood circulation to our face, which is going to boost the collagen and keep our skin nice and firm and tight, it also does a great job at releasing any tension that you may be holding in your skin, in your neck, and your shoulders. It's amazing, and I love to end my night that way. Go ahead and sanitize that, and then back to our lip care. And I'll see you on day 2. Welcome to day 2. Now, because I did a lot of treating yesterday, I want to focus on hydrating and protecting my skin this morning. What you will notice is that I'm going to be using basically the same products that you've seen before. And this is what I want you guys to realize is when you are building a skincare routine, it doesn't mean that you need to have 15 steps of 15 different products every single day. I want you to learn how to layer your ingredients in a way where it becomes intuitive, where you know, okay, yesterday I used a harsher treatment or I did an exfoliating mask. So this morning I'm going to focus on more of my hydrating products and prepare my skin for tonight, where I'm going to use a more harsher treatment again, or a tretinoin or retinol. This is the idea that I want you guys to come to. Protect your skin, treat it, protect it again. That way you're not drying your skin out like some of you guys have been telling me in the comments. Now we are on to my evening routine for day 2. You can see that I have quite a bit of makeup. So my focus is going to be on removing my makeup effectively. And then I'm going to be introducing the DIFFERIN that I told you that I've been using every other night. So I personally like to remove my makeup with MCT oil. It's safe for fungal acne if you have fungal acne, but it is a really great oil for removing makeup. It breaks down lash glue liner, which is what I have on today, foundation with no problems, brow gel. It just breaks all of that down. Like look. That makeup, it just comes off so much easier, and it's gentler on your skin than using a makeup wipe that could be very irritating with all the rubbing and all the extra chemicals that it has in there. Now tonight I really started to miss my Blueberry Bounce cleanser. As much as I like the fact that the Ultra Calming Cleanser by Dermalogica is not drying, I had to wash my face twice in order to really fully get rid of all the makeup. And now I'm going to be using my DIFFERIN gel. You want to use a pea-sized amount, and in order to spread this around, I just go ahead and dab it all over my face before rubbing it and patting it in. DIFFERIN is great for acne treatments. I am trying to use it to see if it can really help me get rid of fungal acne long term. That's the goal. So right now I am in week 4 of using the DIFFERIN, and when I do use the DIFFERIN, I use a very simple moisturizer. That's why I'm using the CeraVe moisturizing cream, because I know there's not any other kind of ingredient in that moisturizer that is going to interact with the DIFFERIN and be irritating for my face. Moving on to day 3, I am going to be focused on hyperpigmentation. So remember, I'm going to go in with my gentle cleanser, and then after that, I'm going to tone my face with the hydrating toner. After that is going to be step 3, my vitamin C serum. This is really going to be my hyperpigmentation treatment step. And then I'm going to go in with the pycnogenol, which is just going to boost that hyperpigmentation treatment. Use your moisturizer. After that, you're going to add your sunscreen, because it does not make sense to use all of these treatments if you're then not going to protect your skin from the sun. You are not doing it effectively. I'm going to go in with my lip care, and then let's move back into my next nighttime routine. Tonight, I did end up exercising in the evening. Again, make sure you wash your hands. I'm going to use that gentle cleanser to get that sweat and grime off my face, as well as to try and help break down that sunscreen that I wore earlier in the day. And then I'm going to go in with my fancy cleansing brush to help that cleanser out in the cleansing department. You'll see that this routine is very similar to the fungal acne treatment routine that I did in my morning skincare routine on the first day when I exercised as well. And you will notice that what I am doing is trying to have a balance of treating and hydration, because I know a lot of you have said that you've gotten rid of your fungal acne, but you're noticing that your skin is becoming too dry when you treat it. So take a look at my routine. I am treating my fungal acne with a sulfur, which can be very drying, but then the rest of my routine for today is filled with hyaluronic acid and other moisturizing ingredients that is going to balance out any kind of side effects of dryness that I'm getting from the sulfur. And as you see, I'm also trying to target other issues like hyperpigmentation and a little bit of, anti-aging too. So you have to find that balance between treatment of your primary issue, be fungal acne, hyperpigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles, acne, and then also keeping your skin at a healthy level of hydration. Another area that I also like to focus on is self-care. So for me, my skincare routine is not just about getting rid of my fungal acne. No, it's also about taking time to just love on myself, to take care of my body, and taking the time to massage my face is part of self-care for me. So instead of scrolling Instagram or watching YouTube videos, I will take the extra 5-10 minutes to sit down and do this facial massage. To me, it is very important, and it goes beyond just trying to look good. I'm trying to feel good too. This is my final night routine for the week with you guys. This morning, I focused on moisturizing. So if you want to go back and look at my hydrating and protecting routine, that is what I did for the morning. You see that I did wear makeup again this day. So I'm going back in with that MCT oil just to get rid of that makeup. And I went to Sephora today to go and get my Blueberry Bounce cleanser back, because this just does so well at making sure that your face is really clean without drying out my skin. You know that I have dry skin, so I can't just use anything that's going to be too stripping. But they have found the perfect formula where, especially when I pair it with the fancy Sonic cleansing brush, it just melts my makeup right off. Like, it rinses it completely clean, and I won't have any residue after I use that cleanser. Then I'm going to go in with my DIFFERIN. So this is the second time that I'm using DIFFERIN for this week. It's the same process. After I use the DIFFERIN, I'm going to make sure that I'm using that simple but moisturizing moisturizer. Again, I'm going to be using the CeraVe moisturizing cream. Such a great basic moisturizer that you can pick up from the drugstore or Amazon if you don't have it available to you locally. And then I'm going to take care of under my eyes. Again, it's winter, and I'm trying to combat dryness under my eyes and on my lips. And that is it for a week in my skincare routine. I hope that you guys got some kind of insight to see how I mix and match the routines in a way that makes sense for me and my issues. And you can see how I have that balance between treating all of my issues but also keeping my skin at a level that it stays hydrated. If you like this video, go ahead and like the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.